everybody, how are you today? It's Kim here from Kyms Homestead. Well, I've moved into the new house. It was a hell of an effort. It took me and the movers a good 3-4 days to move. It took me the full 2 weeks before settlement date to thoroughly clean up the old homestead, get rid of all the rubbish and all the bits and pieces, that forgotten pots down the back of the yard and all those sort of things. So anyway, I'm here. There is stuff piled everywhere. It's not the come look at the new homestead that I was hoping to get for you, because unfortunately I just couldn't get access to it. So it is what it is. So let's have a look through the homestead, and you can see I've downsized a lot. I'm actually going through a lot of the stuff that I have, my kitchen utensils, all of the cooking equipment that took me 40 odd years to get, I'm now ditching. I'll be keeping some of it. I'll be keeping a very, very small amount just to continue canning and so forth, and keeping my pantry stocked once I can get to it. But yeah, a lot of stuff has to go. The garden, I really don't know when I'm going to get to, but I'll take you out and show you where I plan on having it. And yeah, the poor old cats, they were a little peed off with me. They didn't like their holiday. It was a good place that they went to, and they looked after them thoroughly. The cages weren't like I thought they were, to be honest. It was just a big air-conditioned shed, which I'm glad it was air-conditioned because the heat was horrendous. But it was just virtually a large box with a wire front, and it had 2 levels, and yeah, not much else. So they were there for a full week, and when they came out they went to an entirely different place, not something that they knew, but they're starting to settle in quite well. I moved them from inside the house to out in their cage during the daytime, so they have a good variety of outside time and inside time. They're just not allowed to roam anymore. I don't want them getting lost. I don't want them annoying neighbours or their pets. One neighbour next to me has budgies or birds, so I don't want them annoying them. The other neighbour has a great big dog. I don't want them getting eaten by them. So anyway, they will adjust, and when I can afford it, I will make them quite a large outside area. There's 2 that I'm thinking of. So when we get to it, I'll discuss it with you. And certainly leave me some comments in the comment box, and if you've got any ideas or suggestions, I would highly welcome them. Yeah. So this is my new desk area, which I'll show you shortly, and so this is where I will be putting together all these videos for you. Anyway, let's get on with the tour. Okay, so we shall start the tour at the front door. And this is the entryway. And first room on the right is the bedroom. Then we have a small but quite good bathroom. And a nice big walk-in wardrobe. There's plenty of room in there yet. Somewhere for the little putty cats there of a night time. And here we are with the lounge room and the cats' play area. They've got all their toys and that there, right near the open window. Patches especially loves the open window. She gets in the sunlight there and suns herself. And I've got one of those reverse cycle air conditioners. I've got one in the lounge room and one in the bedroom. Plus there's fans pretty much in every room except the lounge. So that may change later on. And we've got another lovely window out into my very messy backyard. Then I'll bring you around. That's my desk there where I edit all my videos, and my lovely high lift chairs that I got just prior to moving. Then my lovely new table. It is got a marble-like top. How pretty is that? Love it. I was nearly going to have marble floors, but I decided all that white may not be good. Anyway, there's my cupboard that I keep my pots and pans and my cast iron and my crock pots and all that. It's got to be cleaned up a little bit yet, but we'll get there. Then there's the freezer that I bought the last pantry challenge, and I bought a matching one to use as a fridge. And here is my kitchen. Still very messy. Still got a lot to work out. Still going through boxes. It's a lot smaller than the other kitchen that I had. There's a lot of cabinets too, which I'm not exactly wrapped in cabinets because I just can't reach. I can't reach the high ones and I can't reach the low ones. So my wonderful handyman, he's going to make drawers that go inside the cabinets, and he's going to make drawers out of them for me. Such a wonderful young man. Plus he's going to paint it. Now in here is what I'm going to turn into my butler's pantry. Now that washing machine will of course be going outside, and I've got a drinks fridge there. That's in front of the laundry door. I don't need that. This cabinet here needs some reworking. I need some shelves put in there, and of course somewhere else for all my laundry stuff. So I might get another little cabinet and put in there, or something like one of those pantries that you buy from Cheapest Chips. That will go in there instead of the washing machine. And this is what the pantry is at the moment. Now, okay, it might be okay for somebody who has like a normal family and doesn't do preserving or anything like that, but quite frankly it's nowhere near big enough for me, nor my equipment. This is what I call a bookshelf, so I can't fit half of the stuff I've got in there. So working pantry needs to be able to have all of your stuff that you work with, but it will be good for my electrical equipment. So come back around the other side. Dishwasher's pretty good, but this old oven, it will eventually go as well. I mean, I think it came out with Noah's Ark. It's that old. This room here belongs to my carer, and at the moment we're having a cricket plague. I'll see if I can get a picture of the crickets for you. But they are everywhere. I had this a few years ago actually. And we've got a second bathroom in here, which I'm training the cats to the cat litter tray in here, which I will actually put inside the shower, seeing as it's not being used. Although this is my carer's bathroom, but the shower is just absolute shit. So they're going to share my shower until I can have it fixed. And of course this is a second toilet. You don't need to see that. In here is where I'm going to put my pantry. So in here is where I'm currently keeping my jars. I have a place for jars. Woohoo! So all my canning equipment will be going in here and in that side as well. I think there's just spare coats and stuff in there, just stuff. So this has reduced like about 50 or 60 boxes since I moved here. And what I'll do, I did take a short video of just after I moved in. I'd only removed probably about 20 boxes. So what I will do, I will insert a clip of what I took now. And here we are with the new pantry and all the goodies that are in the pantry at the moment. They actually have to come out at some stage so that I can have the door replaced. Now, I have already taken out about 20 boxes out of this room and sorted it out. So this room was quite a lot fuller when I moved in. And there's not only pantry goods, but there's like big boxes of blankets, and I mean they've just put everything everywhere here. So now I've got to sort out what's what and put it all to one side so that it can be taken out of the room, because this carpet is going to be replaced with vinyl flooring. Now, it is very good carpet and there's actually no need to replace it, except for the fact that I absolutely detest carpet. So it's being replaced. And over here I have, these are the wardrobe doors to this room, and look at that. I have a place to put all my empty canning jars. And these two drawer things there, they will actually go into this part of the wardrobe after I clean it out, because stuff has just been poked in there. But anyway, so all my luncheon bags or Ziploc bags have gone in there, and the rest is just full of canning jars. I finally have a place for them. So happy. So, as you can see, it has dramatically been reduced. I don't know where I'm going to put all of this pantry stuff, because the carpet in this room, being dark, it shows up every little grommet on the floor. See, look at that. And nobody's been in here. So it's coming out, and I'm going to put that linoleum planks that look like wooden boards in here. So I can't wait to start on this place, but I've got to remove all of this first. So, and here's Mr. Trouble, waiting to get into mischief, aren't you? Yes. Now, it's all right, they don't spend all their days inside. It's like 40 odd degrees at the moment, so they have come in early. They actually go outside into their outside cage. So these doors were Absolutely terrible. Not one key fit. Okay, so here is where I'm keeping my dryer for now. Not that I use it much anyway. And there's Goober. And I've got a nice table and chair set out here. So if I have more than a couple of visitors, I've got tables and chairs. And this pallet table, that's going to my brother-in-law's sometime next week, I think. So some shelving that I had in my old shed at the moment is holding some of my plants, which it's a really good spot. It's under shade mesh, so it's not too hot for them. Well, it's stinking hot, let's face it, but they're not in direct sunlight. And over here I've got another shelf with some more plants. Then we've got more plants over here. I will probably lose half to 3/4 of those, I would say. But it is what it is. See that palm tree there? Dirty great big thing it is. Yes, that's one I'd like to have removed. And some concrete laid in between the shed and the carport, and some shade mesh from the shed up to the carport as well. Now over here in the shed, it's more or less, you know, walk in and back out type of thing. So as you can see, it's pretty full, mostly garden stuff and stuff for inside. And in this shed here, which has another reverse cycle air conditioner actually up there. Where are we? There we go. That swampy doesn't work, but as you see, this is there's a lot to get through. More boxes in here, and here's me chest freezers where I keep the bulk of me meats and vegetables from last season. And there we go. What a mess. That's going to take some time to go through. Okay, we're back outside again now, and as you can see, I think it's a 6x12 shed, so it's reasonably large. And there's a lot more shit down there. Now in behind the sheds is another 2 small sheds. One I'm going to keep firewood in for, I've got a little fire burner that I can sit out in winter time and just chill in front of the fire. Be nice. And there's also another little garden shed out there, so that's where I'll keep the lawnmower and the bulk of the garden tools. And as you see, there's another 2 palm trees out there. There's the weeping mulberry there. For the moment it can stay because it actually gives me some privacy from the house next door. And then we're coming up to the clothesline. Whew. Okay, so I may actually put a cover on the clothesline because apparently I've got pigeons and they like to roost on the roof there, shitting on the clothes and the sheets. So one cover coming up. So this is where I plan on putting my garden. I've got my mother's old stone table there. Love that. See, it's a very low fence. So I may at some stage have an extension put on it. Now out here is where I plan on putting the cat cage, my potting shed, and a seed raising area. I think up along that fence there. And then out here it gets pretty much sun all day. So yes, in summertime I'll have to close the beds down because it will just be too hot. But in winter time, which is our main season for growing anyway, it's going to be just perfect for growing all the vegetables that I want. It'll be cut down quite dramatically from what I had, but it'll keep us in vegetables for quite some time. Now, over here, up against the house is where I'm thinking of extending out, just making a covered area, mainly in shade cloth, nothing too expensive. See this area in here? This would be perfect for the cats. This window here I can take out and put a cat flap in. Now that one there is in the pantry, which is fine. They can come and go. It'll keep the mice out of the pantry. And they can come out here. They can have some sunshine and some daylight. Now their cat cage will be pretty much right here in this spot where these tubs are, and so they'll have this, and right next to it is where I'll put the potting area, and then in front of that I will put the seed raising area. Then we come back around here. Now my little handyman said he can do that, which is fabulous. This is where the cat cage is currently. So that can be moved over into the far corner. It's just a matter of getting a couple of people lifting it up and carting it over there. That's no big hassle. But this area here underneath the veranda is another area where I'm thinking of filling it in with some wire and some shade cloth. Gets a lot of afternoon sun in here, so a lot of their cat scratching poles and litter trays and whatnot can come out, be out of the house, and free it all up a bit. And that would give the cats not only the house to run around in, but also the front veranda and the back part as well. Now if I close it in and have a nice big door over there in case I'm bringing in furniture of some sort or another, that would be ideal, or even when I put Goober away. So there we go. There's a tour of the new house. I hope you like it. And if you got any suggestions at all, it would be great to hear from you. Time to go inside. It's too hot out here. So, there we go, friends. There is a tour of the new homestead. Sorry about the camera work, but it's what I'm dealing with at the moment. Now, at this particular point in time, I still don't have internet. And I won't, apparently I'm due to be contacted on the 22nd of March to make an appointment to come around and connect my internet. At this stage I don't know when. I've had the order in since about the 19th of February. And yeah, I'm supposedly priority 1. So I'd hate to be in a rush. I can't download any videos. I am going to try and like piggyback off of my phone to my computer, hotspot it, I think they call it. So we'll see how that goes. If it works, you'll get a video. If not, you won't get anything until I've got internet. So we'll see how that goes. You'll probably get 2 videos before this one anyway, because I've got one of packing up the homestead and a tour of the old homestead before this one. So hopefully we'll see how that goes. So remember, if you've got any suggestions, I'd appreciate them. That would be wonderful. Yeah. So that's it for now, guys. I hope you liked this video. I hope you're excited about the new homestead and setting up the big pantry and just settling in the same as I am. And then it's time to start on the 2 big sheds out there. Honestly, it's walk in and back out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. That would be really good. If you like the videos and you haven't subscribed, think about subscribing. That would help my channel tremendously. and thank you if you did. Anyway, guys, I hope to catch you again soon. All right, bye for now.